And I'm back. I know. I'm so sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Cake. Guys, I always have cake. All right. So, talking about this cake, though. You have to decide, do you want 2/8 or 5/8 of the cake? And really, it depends on how hungry you are, but you have to understand which one's more. Now, the good news is that both of these fractions have 8 as their denominator. So all we have to do is compare the numerator. 2 versus 5. Which one's more? 5. Okay, 5/8 is more than 2/8. And you make your decision about how much cake you want off of that. Now, I've done a lot of talking. Okay. And I think we should do some practice together before we take a break. Okay, so let's look at some problems together. I did the first one for us. Okay, I was comparing 1/2, and 1/3. And I saw that these fractions both had 1 in the numerator. They have the same numerator. So what I did is I looked down at the denominator as we talked about, and I thought about how big those pieces would be. If I get one piece of something and I'm sharing it between 2 people, myself and another person, okay? Or if I get one piece of something and I'm sharing it out of a group of 3, that's me and 2 other people. When there's more people, I get less. So that means that 1/3 is less than 1/2. And you can see up here visually how that looks. 1/2 is more than 1/3, even though they both have 1 at the top. They're not the same because their denominator's different. The denominator always tells us how many equal shares a whole is cut up into. So let's try the next one together. Let's look at 2/4 and 2/3. We're going to compare them, which means we're going to look at what they have in common, and then we're going to decide which one's larger or which one's smaller. So what do you notice? What do you see with the denominators? Yeah, the denominators are the same. What do you notice about the numerators? The numerators are different. So we talked before, we said, if the denominator's the same, all we have to do is compare the value of the numerator. So let's see here. SpaghettiOs, what happened? There we go. All we're going to do is look at our numerator. 2 and 3, which one's more? 3. Okay, so that means this 3/4 is going to be larger than 2/4, and I'm going to mark that with this symbol here. This says 2/4 is less than 3/4. We all know the alligator, which way do I turn? Eats the bigger nub, okay? And I can show this. Ew, touched a gnat. Ugh. I can show this by shading it in. So visually I can see what 2/4 looks like. And I can also see what 3/4 looks like. And I can see that 2/4 is less than 3/4. 3/4 is more. Okay, let's go on to our next problem. We are comparing 2/4 and 2/3. Okay, as mathematicians, we've always got to have our brains on and our eyes open. So we're trying to notice some things about these fractions that are similar and that are different. So I'm looking at the denominators, and what do you realize? They're different, right? Okay, and we should look at our numerators. The numerator is the number on top of the fraction. What do we see there? They are the same. So we've got different denominators and numerators that are similar. So, I thought I had it cute there, but I guess I don't. Here's what happens. If the numerator is the same, we just did that. If the denominator is the same, nope.